Imagine this. You are at a coffee shop in a busy city. The aroma of fresh coffee fills the air. People are chatting around you, and you want to order your drink in English. You feel nervous. Your heart beats faster. You know the words, but when you try to speak, it feels slow, unnatural, or even awkward. Does this sound familiar? If it does, don't worry, you are not alone. Many English learners feel exactly the same way. Today, we are going to change that. Welcome to Ms. Fluent English, the place where you can practice real-life English conversations, improve your listening and speaking fluency, and build confidence to speak naturally. I'm Ms. Fluent, and in this series, How to Speak English Naturally, we'll take your English from nervous and slow to confident and smooth, step by step. Before we start, take a moment to think about this. What does it feel like when you speak English naturally? Imagine talking to someone without hesitation, understanding their words easily, and responding quickly with your own words. Imagine how that confidence feels calm, proud, and free. That's exactly what we are going to practice today. To speak English naturally, the first step is understanding how real conversations work. Conversations are not just about memorizing words or grammar rules. They are about ideas, emotions, and interactions. Native speakers don't think about grammar while talking. They think in English and express themselves naturally. And the good news is, you can learn to do the same. Let's start with a simple real-life scenario. Picture yourself at a coffee shop again. You want to order a drink. Here's a natural way to do it. You, "Hi, can I have a cappuccino, please?" Barista, "Sure. Would you like it for here or to go?" You, "For here, please. Thank you." Notice how simple and short the sentences are. There's no need to overthink or add extra words. Speaking naturally means keeping it clear, simple, and confident. Now, let's add a small twist to make it more like a real conversation. You want to ask a question. You, "Hi, can I have a cappuccino, please?" Barista, "Sure. Would you like it for here or to go?" You, "For here, please. By the way, do you have any pastries today?" Barista, "Yes, we have croissants and muffins. Would you like one?" You, "Yes, a croissant sounds perfect. Thank you." See how the conversation flows naturally? You asked a question, got a response, and added a little personal touch. That's the key to sounding natural, interacting, responding, and connecting with the other person. Here's a tip you can practice right now. Repeat the dialogue out loud. Say each line slowly at first, then gradually increase your speed until it feels smooth. This is called shadowing, and it trains your brain to think in English while speaking. Try it. "Hi, can I have a cappuccino, please?" "Sure. Would you like it for here or to go?" "For here, please." "By the way, do you have any pastries today?" "Yes, we have croissants and muffins. Would you like one?" "Yes, a croissant sounds perfect, thank you." Practice this several times, imagining yourself in the coffee shop. Feel the words come naturally. That's how you begin to speak English like a native, even in simple, everyday situations. Next, I want to share a small story that will help you understand why speaking naturally is more about confidence than perfection. A few years ago, one of my students, Lynn, was very shy about speaking English. She knew grammar and vocabulary, but she was afraid to make mistakes. One day, she went to an English-speaking bakery. She wanted to order a cake for her friend's birthday. At first, she froze, her hands shaking. Then she remembered something I always tell my students. It's okay to make mistakes. Speak from your heart, not your mind. Lynn took a deep breath and said, "Hi, I'd like a chocolate cake for my friend's birthday, please." The baker smiled and replied, "Of course. How big would you like it?" Lynn answered confidently, and the conversation continued naturally. She left the bakery feeling proud and empowered. She realized that confidence and practice matter more than perfection. This is exactly what we want for you. In this series, we'll practice short, real-life conversations, ordering food, asking for directions, shopping, and more. You will learn how to respond naturally, ask questions, and sound confident in every situation. Here's a small interactive challenge for you right now. Think about a place you go often, maybe a coffee shop, a market, or a bus stop. Imagine yourself speaking in English there. What would you say first? Write it down in the comments below. I'd love to see your examples, and we can practice together. Before we continue to Part 2, remember this. Speaking English naturally is not about being perfect. It's about connecting, responding, and practicing every day. Short sentences, clear words, and confidence are your best tools. Every time you repeat a dialogue or shadow a conversation, you are one step closer to fluency. Welcome back. In Part 1, we practiced ordering at a coffee shop and learned how short, simple sentences combined with confidence can make your English sound natural. Now, in Part 2, we are going to take it outside. Imagine walking through a busy city street and you need to ask someone for directions. This is a very common real-life situation, and it's a perfect way to practice speaking naturally. Before we start, take a moment to imagine this scene. You are in a new city. People are walking past you, and you see a friendly person standing nearby. You need to ask them where the nearest bookstore is. Your heart might beat a little faster, but remember, natural English is all about clarity, confidence, and kindness. Here's how a simple conversation could go. Excuse me, could you tell me where the nearest bookstore is? Stranger, sure. It's just 2 blocks straight ahead, then turn left. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Stranger, you're welcome. Have a good day. You too. Notice how polite, short, and clear this conversation is. You don't need to use complicated grammar or long sentences. Speaking naturally is about communicating clearly and confidently. Let's add a small detail to make it more like real life. Suppose you also want to ask about the type of books they have. Excuse me, could you tell me where the nearest bookstore is? Stranger, sure. It's just 2 blocks straight ahead. Then turn left. You. Thank you. Do they have any books about cooking? Stranger. Yes, they have a small section for cooking books near the entrance. You. Perfect. Thank you very much for your help. Stranger. No problem. Enjoy your shopping. See how the conversation flows naturally? You asked a follow-up question, got an answer, and responded politely. This is the key to sounding like a native speaker. Respond, interact, and keep the conversation moving. Now, let's practice shadowing this dialogue. Repeat after me, first slowly, then faster, as if you are actually talking to someone. Excuse me, could you tell me where the nearest bookstore is? Sure, it's just 2 blocks straight ahead, then turn left. Thank you. Do they have any books about cooking? Yes, they have a small section for cooking books near the entrance. Perfect. Thank you very much for your help. No problem. Enjoy your shopping. Practice this several times. Imagine yourself smiling at the stranger. Feel the words flowing naturally. This is how your English will become smoother every day. Next, I want to share a quick story about a student, Min, who was afraid to speak English to strangers. Min was traveling in a new city and wanted to find a library. At first, he froze whenever he saw someone to ask. Then, he remembered my advice. Start with a polite greeting, ask your question, and respond naturally. He walked up to a man on the street and said, "Excuse me, could you tell me where the library is?" The man smiled and gave clear directions. Min replied, "Thank you so much." That short, simple conversation boosted Min's confidence enormously. By the end of the day, he was asking multiple people for directions without hesitation. This story shows that speaking naturally is not about perfection. It's about practicing small, real-life conversations consistently. Every time you try, your brain gets used to thinking in English and responding quickly. That's the secret to fluency. Here's a small interactive exercise for you. Think about a place you want to go in your city, maybe a park, a restaurant, or a supermarket. Imagine asking someone for directions in English. Write your sentence in the comments below. For example, "Excuse me, can you tell me how to get to the bus station?" This will help you practice forming natural questions and responses. Another tip to make your English sound more natural is adding short expressions or polite words. For example, "Excuse me," "Please," "Thank you," "I appreciate it," "You're welcome." These small phrases make your English polite and smooth, and they also give you extra time to think of your next sentence. Let's practice another example together, this time asking about a cafe. You. Hi. Could you tell me where the nearest cafe is? Person. Sure. There's one just around the corner on Main Street. You. Thanks. Is it a good place to sit and work? Person. Yes, they have free Wi-Fi and comfortable chairs. You. That sounds perfect. Thank you so much. Person. You're welcome. Enjoy your coffee. Shadow this dialogue aloud several times. Try to feel confident and friendly while speaking. Imagine smiling at the person as you say each line. This will make your English not just correct, but natural and comfortable. Finally, remember this. Every small conversation is an opportunity to practice. Even if it's just one line, you are training your brain to think and speak in English naturally. Confidence comes from doing, not just studying. Before we end part 2, here's a quick challenge. Tomorrow, go to a real place, a shop, cafe, or market, and ask one question in English. It could be as simple as, "Excuse me, where can I find water?" Notice how it feels to speak naturally and politely. Then come back and write about your experience in the comments. Sharing your progress will help you stay motivated and inspire others too. In part 2, we practiced asking for directions and learned how short, polite, and confident questions can make your English sound natural. Now, in part 3, we're moving into a very common real-life situation, shopping. Shopping is a perfect opportunity to practice English because there are many simple questions you can ask, and every interaction gives you a chance to build confidence. Imagine this. You walk into a small clothing store. You see a shirt you like, but you're not sure about the size. You want to ask the shop assistant for help. Here's a natural conversation you could have. Hi. Could you help me find this shirt in a medium size? Shop assistant. Of course. We have a medium in the back. Would you like me to bring it to you? Yes, please. That would be great. Thank you. Shop assistant. No problem. I'll be right back. Notice how short and clear your sentences are. You don't need to use complicated grammar or long explanations. Politeness and confidence make your English sound natural. Let's add a small detail to make it more realistic. Suppose you want to ask about the price. Hi. Could you help me find this shirt in a medium size? Shop assistant. Of course. We have a medium in the back. Would you like me to bring it to you? Yes, please. That would be great. Thank you. By the way, how much is it? Shop assistant. It's $25. Perfect. Thank you very much. Shop assistant. You're welcome. See how the conversation flows naturally? You asked a question, got an answer, and responded politely. This is the key to sounding like a native speaker. Interact, respond, and keep the conversation moving. Now, let's practice shadowing this dialogue. Repeat after me slowly, then faster, as if you are really talking to someone. Hi, could you help me find this shirt in a medium size? Of course, we have a medium in the back. Would you like me to bring it to you? Yes, please. That would be great. Thank you. By the way, how much is it? It's $25. Perfect. Thank you very much. You're welcome. Practice this several times, imagining yourself smiling and speaking naturally. The goal is to make your English flow smoothly, not to memorize it perfectly. Let me share a quick story. One of my students, Lynn, was nervous about shopping in English. She always avoided talking to store assistants. After practicing a few simple dialogues like this one, Lynn went to a real store. She asked about a dress, got the information she needed, and even complimented the assistant politely. The small conversation gave her confidence to keep speaking in other situations. This shows that real-life practice, even in small steps, builds fluency and confidence. Here's an interactive exercise for you. Think about something you want to buy. It could be a piece of clothing, a book, or a snack. Imagine walking into a store and asking for help. Write your question in the comments below. For example, "Excuse me, do you have this book in English?" Sharing your practice will help you stay motivated and give others ideas too. Another important tip for natural English is using small phrases that make your conversation friendly. Here are a few examples you can add. "Excuse me, could you help me? I'd like, by the way, thank you so much. No problem." These phrases are small but powerful. They make your English sound polite and natural, and they also give you a moment to think about your next sentence. Let's try another shopping conversation together, this time at a bakery. "Hi, could I get 2 chocolate croissants, please?" Baker: "Sure, would you like them warm?" "Yes, please. How much do I owe you?" Baker: "That will be $5. Here you go. Thank you very much." Baker: "You're welcome. Enjoy." Shadow this dialogue aloud. Try to feel confident and relaxed, as if you are really in the bakery. Smile as you speak. Even if no one is watching, this small habit makes your English sound more natural. Remember, the key to fluency is doing short, real conversations often. Don't worry about mistakes. Every interaction teaches your brain how to respond naturally in English. Over time, these small conversations add up, and speaking English will feel effortless. Before we finish part 3, here's a small challenge. Tomorrow, go to a real store, cafe, or market. Ask at least one question in English. It could be, "Excuse me, how much is this?" Or, "Do you have this in another color?" Notice how it feels to speak naturally and politely, then write about your experience in the comments. Sharing your progress will help you stay motivated and inspire other learners. Welcome back! In part 3, we practiced shopping conversations and learned how to ask for help politely while sounding confident and natural. Now, in part 4, we are going to explore restaurant conversations, one of the most common situations where you can practice real-life English. Eating out gives you so many opportunities to speak, ask questions, and use polite phrases, all of which make your English sound natural. Imagine you walk into a restaurant. You're greeted by the host and shown to a table. Here's a simple, natural conversation you might have. Host: "Good evening. How many people are in your party?" You: "Good evening. Just 2, please." Host: "Right this way. Here's your table. Would you like to see the menu?" You: "Yes. Thank you." Notice how polite and short your sentences are. You don't need long explanations. Clear, confident, and friendly language is key. Now, let's move to ordering food. This is a very practical skill because it happens almost every day for many people. Here's a natural example. Waiter, are you ready to order? You? Yes, I'd like the grilled chicken with vegetables, please, and a glass of water. Waiter, sure. Would you like anything else? You? No, that's all. Thank you. Great. Your food will be ready soon. Again, short, polite sentences make your English sound natural. Remember to include please and thank you small words, but they make a big difference. Let's practice shadowing this conversation. Repeat after me slowly, then faster, as if you are really at the restaurant. Are you ready to order? Yes, I'd like the grilled chicken with vegetables, please, and a glass of water. Sure. Would you like anything else? No, that's all. Thank you. Great. Your food will be ready soon. Practice saying this several times until it feels natural. Smile as you speak. Even imagining the scene in a restaurant helps your voice sound friendly and confident. Now, let's add a small twist. Asking about the menu. Sometimes you might not know what something means or want a recommendation. Here's an example. You, excuse me, what is the soup of the day? Waiter, today we have tomato basil soup. It's very popular. You, that sounds great. I'll have that, please. And can I also get a side salad? Waiter, absolutely. Anything to drink? You, just water, please. Thank you. See how asking questions naturally helps you practice English and makes the conversation more interactive. Asking short, polite questions is one of the best ways to sound like a native speaker. Here's a quick story. One of my students, Ravi, was nervous about ordering in English. He often avoided restaurants because he didn't want to make mistakes. After practicing simple restaurant dialogues like the ones we just did, he went to a small cafe and ordered confidently. Not only did he get his food correctly, but he also felt proud of himself. That small success encouraged him to speak English in other situations too. This shows how real-life practice builds confidence and fluency. Interactive exercise. Imagine your favorite restaurant. Think about the conversation you would have with the host or waiter. Write your sentences in the comments below. For example, excuse me, can I see the menu? Or I'd like the spaghetti, please. Sharing your practice helps you remember and motivates others. Another tip for natural English is to use small phrases that keep the conversation flowing. Could I? I'd like. Do you have? Excuse me. Thank you so much. These phrases are easy to remember and help you sound friendly and natural in almost any situation. Let's do one more practice dialogue together. This time for paying the bill. You, could I get the check, please? Waiter, of course. Here you go. You, thank you. Can I pay by card? Waiter, yes, that's fine. You, great. Thanks again. Have a nice day. Waiter, you too. Shadow this dialogue aloud. Imagine you're at the restaurant. Speaking naturally with short, clear sentences is more important than speaking perfectly. Your fluency and confidence matter more than grammar perfection. Before we finish part 4, here's a small challenge. Next time you go to a cafe, restaurant, or fast food place, try speaking in English for at least one interaction. Ask about the menu, order food, or ask for the bill. Notice how it feels to use English naturally and politely. Then write about your experience in the comments. Sharing your progress helps you stay motivated and encourages others too. Welcome back! In part 4, we focused on restaurant conversations and practiced ordering food, asking about the menu, and paying the bill politely and confidently. Now, in part 5, we are going to explore making small talk with friends, classmates, or colleagues, a skill that is essential for sounding natural in English. Small talk might seem simple, but it's one of the most powerful tools to connect with people and practice real-life English. Let's start with a common scenario. Imagine you meet a friend or colleague in the morning. Hi, how are you today? Friend, I'm good, thanks. How about you? I'm doing well, thank you. Notice how short and friendly this conversation is. You don't need complicated sentences. Just simple greetings and responses make your English sound natural. Small talk often includes questions about daily life, work, or weather. Here are some common examples you can use. How was your weekend? Did you do anything fun? What are your plans for today? It's really sunny today, isn't it? Have you seen the new movie that came out? These short questions are easy to remember, and using them regularly helps you sound fluent and confident. Let's practice a conversation about the weekend. Hi, how was your weekend? Friend, it was great. I went hiking with my family. How about yours? Mine was good too. I visited a new cafe with some friends. See how natural and easy this feels? Notice that both speakers are using simple sentences and friendly language, which keeps the conversation flowing. Shadowing is very important here. Repeat these sentences aloud after me. Hi, how was your weekend? It was great. I went hiking with my family. How about yours? Mine was good too. I visited a new cafe with some friends. Try saying it faster after a few repetitions, as if you're really talking to a friend. This will help you sound natural and comfortable. Now, let's add another layer, talking about work or school. Many small talk situations happen in the office, at school, or with new acquaintances. Here's an example. Hi, how's your day going? Colleague, it's busy, but good. I have a lot of tasks today. And you? Pretty busy too, but I'm managing. Did you have a good lunch? Colleague, yes, I tried a new sandwich place. It was delicious. See how asking simple questions like, and you, or did you have a good lunch, keeps the conversation flowing naturally. Short, polite responses make your English sound friendly and easy to understand. Let's practice shadowing this conversation together. Hi, how's your day going? It's busy but good. I have a lot of tasks today. And you? Pretty busy too, but I'm managing. Did you have a good lunch? Yes, I tried a new sandwich place. It was delicious. Repeat this several times. Imagine you're in the office or at school. Practicing with real-life situations helps your listening and speaking fluency. Another tip for natural English is to use small phrases that show interest and friendliness. Really? That sounds great. Wow, that's interesting. I see. That must have been fun. These little phrases make your English sound alive and natural. They also show the other person that you're listening, which is very important in real conversations. Here's a small story to motivate you. One of my students, Leela, was shy and often avoided talking to her classmates in English. After practicing simple, small talk phrases every day, she started greeting people, asking about their weekends, and even talking about lunch. Soon, she was more confident, her English became smoother, and she even made new friends. This proves that small talk is a simple but powerful way to improve fluency and confidence. Interactive exercise. Think about the last conversation you had with a friend or colleague. Could you try it in English? Write your sentences in the comments below. For example, "Hi, how was your day?" Or "Did you do anything fun this weekend?" Practicing and writing first helps you feel ready to say it aloud later. Next, let's talk about a few common mistakes in small talk that beginners often make. Speaking too fast or too slowly. Keep your pace natural, using long, complicated sentences. Simple is better. Forgetting to ask questions back. Conversations work best when both people speak. Here's a natural dialogue you can practice to avoid these mistakes. You. Hi. How are you? Friend, I'm good, thanks. How about you? You. I'm good too. Did you do anything fun this weekend? Friend. Yes, I went to the beach. It was relaxing. You. That sounds amazing. I stayed home and read a book. Friend. Nice. What book did you read? Notice the short, friendly sentences and the questions that keep the conversation flowing. Before we finish part 5, here's a small challenge. The next time you see a friend, colleague, or classmate, start a conversation using one of the small talk questions we practiced. Notice how it feels to speak naturally and listen actively. Then share your experience in the comments, even just one sentence. Welcome back. In part 5, we practice small talk greeting friends, asking about their weekend, and using simple, friendly phrases to keep conversations flowing naturally. Now, in part 6, we're going to focus on asking for directions and navigating real-life situations while traveling. This is one of the most practical skills you can learn, and it helps you feel confident in English when you're outside your home or exploring new places. Imagine you're walking in a new city, trying to find a cafe or a museum. You see someone nearby and want to ask for help. Here's a simple and natural way to start. Excuse me, could you help me? I'm looking for the train station. Stranger. Sure. Go straight for 2 blocks, then turn left. You'll see it on your right. Thank you so much. How long will it take to get there? Stranger. About 10 minutes by foot. Great. Thanks again. Notice how polite and simple this conversation is. Using phrases like, "Excuse me, could you help me?" and "thank you" makes your English sound natural and friendly. Let's practice shadowing this dialogue together. Repeat after me. "Excuse me, could you help me? I'm looking for the train station." "Sure, go straight for 2 blocks, then turn left. You'll see it on your right." "Thank you so much. How long will it take to get there?" "About 10 minutes by foot." "Great, thanks again." Repeat it a few times until it feels smooth. Imagine yourself speaking to a friendly stranger. The more you practice, the more natural it becomes. Now let's try another common situation, asking for directions to a cafe or a restaurant. You, "Hi, can you tell me how to get to Cafe Bloom?" Local, "Of course. Walk straight down this street, then take the first right. It's next to the bookstore." You, "Thank you. Is it far from here?" Local, "Not really, just 5 minutes." You, "Perfect. Thanks a lot." Notice the small, polite phrases. "Can you tell me? Is it far from here?" And "Thanks a lot." These make your English sound smooth and confident. Shadowing practice time. "Hi, can you tell me how to get to Cafe Bloom?" "Of course. Walk straight down this street, then take the first right. It's next to the bookstore." "Thank you. Is it far from here?" "Not really, just 5 minutes." "Perfect. Thanks a lot." Now, let's talk about common mistakes beginners make when asking for directions. Speaking too fast or too quietly. Speak clearly and at a comfortable pace. Using too many words. Keep your questions simple. For example, instead of saying, "I don't know where the train station is, and I'm a little lost, could you please tell me the directions?" Just say, "Excuse me, could you tell me where the train station is?" Forgetting to thank the person, always say thank you. It's polite and makes your English sound natural. Next, let's add a slightly more advanced example, asking for help when you are a bit lost. You, "Excuse me, I'm trying to find Central Park. Can you help me?" Stranger, "Sure. Walk straight for 3 blocks, then turn right. It's near the big fountain." You, "Thank you. Is there a shortcut?" Stranger, "Yes, you can go through the small alley. It's faster, but be careful." You, "Got it. Thanks so much for your help." Notice that asking, "Is there a shortcut?" or "Can you show me the fastest way?" is natural and makes your English sound more like a real conversation. Shadow this dialogue aloud a few times. "Excuse me, I'm trying to find Central Park. Can you help me?" "Sure. Walk straight for 3 blocks, then turn right. It's near the big fountain." "Thank you. Is there a shortcut?" "Yes, you can go through the small alley. It's faster, but be careful." "Got it. Thanks so much for your help." Tip: when practicing shadowing, try to imagine yourself in the scene. Picture the street, the cafe, or the park. This makes your learning experience more immersive and helps you remember the phrases better. Let's do a small interactive exercise. Think about a place you want to visit, a cafe, a park, or a museum. How would you ask for directions in English? Write your sentences in the comments below. For example, Excuse me, can you tell me how to get to the museum? Or hi, is there a cafe nearby? Practicing and writing first makes speaking easier later. Before we finish part 6, remember, the key to sounding natural is politeness, simplicity, and clarity. Using short sentences, asking one question at a time, and saying thank you makes your English smooth and friendly. Welcome back! In part 6, we practiced asking for directions and navigating real-life situations while traveling. You learned simple, polite, and natural ways to ask someone for help and how to respond in English. In part 7, we'll move on to another essential real-life skill, shopping conversations. Whether you are buying clothes, groceries, or souvenirs, speaking English naturally in a store is a key part of daily life. Imagine you're walking into a clothing store. You see a shirt you like and want to ask about it. Here's a simple conversation you might have with a store assistant. Hi, how much is this shirt? Assistant, hello, it's $25. Do you have it in a medium size? Assistant, yes, we do. Here it is. Great, thank you. Can I try it on? Assistant, of course, the fitting room is over there. Thank you very much. Notice how polite questions like, do you have it in a medium size? And can I try it on? Make your English sound natural. Also, adding thank you after each response shows good manners and friendliness. Let's practice this dialogue together. Repeat after me. Hi, how much is this shirt? Hello, it's $25. Do you have it in a medium size? Yes, we do. Here it is. Great, thank you. Can I try it on? Of course, the fitting room is over there. Thank you very much. Shadowing this dialogue a few times will help you speak smoothly and confidently when shopping. Now, let's try another common shopping situation. Buying groceries. Excuse me, how much are these apples? Assistant, they are $3 per kilo. Okay, I'll take 2 kilos, please. Assistant, sure, do you want them bagged? Yes, please, thank you. Notice how short sentences and simple questions are key to sounding natural. Words like please and thank you make a big difference. Let's practice this together. Excuse me, how much are these apples? They are $3 per kilo. Okay, I'll take 2 kilos, please. Sure. Do you want them bagged? Yes, please. Thank you. Another helpful tip is learning how to ask about discounts or special offers, which comes up often when shopping. Is there a discount on this item? Assistant, yes, it's 20% off today. Great, I'll take it. Thank you. Shadowing this. Is there a discount on this item? Yes, it's 20% off today. Great, I'll take it. Thank you. Let's also practice returning an item or asking for a different size. Imagine you bought shoes yesterday, but they are too small. Hello, I bought these shoes yesterday, but they're too small. Can I exchange them for a larger size? Assistant, of course. What size would you like? Size 42, please. Assistant, here you go. Is there anything else I can help with? You, no, that's all. Thank you very much. Shadowing this dialogue. Hello, I bought these shoes yesterday, but they're too small. Can I exchange them for a larger size? Of course. What size would you like? Size 42, please. Here you go. Is there anything else I can help with? No, that's all. Thank you very much. A few common mistakes learners make when shopping in English. Using long, complicated sentences. Keep it short and clear. Forgetting polite words like please or thank you. Not asking for clarification. If you don't understand a price or instruction, it's natural to ask, sorry, can you repeat that? Or could you show me again? Interactive practice. Think about your last shopping experience. How would you ask for help in English? Try writing your sentence in the comments. For example, excuse me, how much is this? Or can I try this on? Practicing in writing helps make speaking easier later. Before we end part 7, remember these key phrases for shopping naturally. How much is this? Do you have this in a different size? Can I try it on? I'll take it, thank you. Is there a discount? Can I exchange this for a different size? Welcome back! In part 7, we practiced shopping conversations, asking about prices, sizes, and discounts, and even exchanging items politely. By now, you should feel more confident using short, natural sentences and polite expressions in real-life situations. In part 8, we're moving to another essential everyday skill: ordering food at a restaurant. Speaking confidently in restaurants is a common challenge, but with simple phrases and practice, you can sound natural and polite. Imagine you walk into a cafe or a small restaurant. The first thing you often say is a greeting, followed by your order. Here's an example of a simple restaurant conversation. You, hello, can I see the menu, please? Waiter, of course. Here you go. You, thank you. What do you recommend? Waiter, our pasta is very popular today. You, great. I'll have the pasta, please, and a glass of water. Waiter, sure. Anything else? You, no, that's all. Thank you. Notice how polite questions like, can I see the menu, please? And expressions like thank you make your English sound natural. Asking, what do you recommend, is a friendly way to start a conversation and shows interest in the food. Let's practice this dialogue together. Repeat after me. Hello, can I see the menu, please? Of course. Here you go. Thank you. What do you recommend? Our pasta is very popular today. Great, I'll have the pasta, please. And a glass of water. Sure. Anything else? No, that's all. Thank you. Repeating these lines aloud helps your speaking flow naturally, like a real conversation. Now, let's look at asking about ingredients or dietary preferences, which is very common in restaurants. You, excuse me, does this dish have nuts? Waiter, yes, it does. We can make it without nuts if you like. That would be great, thank you. Or, if you prefer vegetarian food, is this dish vegetarian? Waiter, yes, it's vegetarian. Would you like to add extra vegetables? Yes, please. That sounds perfect. Practice these phrases. Excuse me, does this dish have nuts? Yes, it does. We can make it without nuts if you like. That would be great. Thank you. Is this dish vegetarian? Yes, it's vegetarian. Would you like to add extra vegetables? Yes, please. That sounds perfect. Another useful situation is asking for the bill or paying politely. Could I have the bill, please? Waiter, of course. Here you go. Thank you very much. Can I pay by card? Waiter, yes. That's fine. Great. Thank you. Practice this dialogue aloud. Could I have the bill, please? Of course. Here you go. Thank you very much. Can I pay by card? Yes, that's fine. Great, thank you. Here are some tips to sound natural in restaurants. Use polite words. Please, thank you, excuse me. Keep your sentences short and simple. Ask questions when you need clarification. For example, could you repeat that? Or, what is in this dish? Use friendly phrases. What do you recommend? Or, that sounds perfect. Interactive practice. Think about your favorite food. How would you order it in English? Type your sentence in the comments below. For example, I'll have a cheeseburger and a small cola, please. Practicing in writing helps you prepare to speak naturally. Before we finish part 8, let's review the key phrases for restaurant conversations. Can I see the menu, please? What do you recommend? I'll have God. Please. Excuse me. Is this dish vegetarian? Could I have the bill, please? Welcome back. In part 8, we practiced ordering food at a restaurant, asking questions about ingredients, and paying politely. By now, you should feel more confident speaking short, natural sentences in a real-life setting. In part 9, we're going to focus on making small talk and casual conversations with new people, a key skill for sounding fluent and friendly in English. Small talk is everywhere on public transport, at work, in the park, or when you meet someone for the first time. Many learners feel nervous about it, but it's actually very simple if you use short, natural sentences and show interest in the other person. Let's see how it works. Imagine you meet someone new at a coffee shop. A friendly conversation might start like this. Hi, how are you today? New person, I'm good, thanks. How about you? I'm fine, thank you. This cafe is really nice, isn't it? New person. Yes. It's my favorite place to relax. Me too. Have you tried their new coffee? New person. Yes, it's really good. Notice how simple questions like "How are you today?" or comments like "This cafe is really nice" make the conversation easy to continue. These small phrases are the foundation of natural English. Let's practice this dialogue together. Repeat after me. This cafe did it. with minute creases waning. Hi, how are you today? I'm good, thanks. How about you? I'm fine, thank you. This cafe is really nice, isn't it? Yes, it's my favorite place to relax. Me too. Have you tried their new coffee? Yes, it's really good. Next, let's look at asking about hobbies or interests, which is another common way to make small talk. You, do you enjoy reading? New person. Yes, I love reading. How about you? You, I like it too. I just finished a great book about traveling. New person. That sounds interesting. What book is it? You. It's called Around the World in 80 Days. You can also talk about movies, music, or sports. For example, have you seen the new movie at the cinema? New person. Not yet. Is it good? You. Yes, it's very exciting. I really recommend it. Practice these small talk sentences aloud. Do you enjoy reading? Yes, I love reading. How about you? I like it too. I just finished a great book about traveling. That sounds interesting. What book is it? It's called Around the World in 80 Days. Have you seen the new movie at the cinema? Not yet. Is it good? Yes, it's very exciting. I really recommend it. Here are some tips for making small talk naturally. Use short, simple questions. How are you? Do you like? Have you tried? Share a little about yourself. I just finished a book, or I tried their new coffee. React naturally. Show interest by saying, that sounds great, really? Or I love that too. Smile and use friendly body language, even if it's just imagining the conversation while practicing aloud. Interactive practice. Think about a person you met recently or imagine meeting someone new. What question could you ask them to start a conversation? Write it in the comments below. For example, hi, have you been to this park before? Or do you like coffee? Practicing this will help you feel ready to speak naturally in real life. Let's also practice responding politely when someone asks about you. New person. What do you do? You. I'm a student. I study English every day. How about you? New person. I'm a teacher. That's great that you practice English every day. You. Thank you. I really enjoy learning new words and phrases. Repeat aloud. What do you do? I'm a student. I study English every day. How about you? I'm a teacher. That's great that you practice English every day. Thank you. I really enjoy learning new words and phrases. Small talk doesn't need to be complicated. By asking questions, showing interest, and sharing short personal sentences, you can have a natural, friendly conversation with anyone. Before we finish part 9, let's review the key phrases for small talk. Hi, how are you today? This cafe is really nice, isn't it? Do you enjoy reading? Have you seen the new movie at the cinema? What do you do? Welcome back. In part 9, we focused on small talk and casual conversations. By now, you should feel more comfortable asking questions, sharing small details about yourself, and keeping conversations flowing naturally. In part 10, we're going to combine everything you've learned so far ordering food, shopping, and small talk into a longer, connected conversation. This will help you practice speaking English fluently, just like in real life. Imagine this scenario. You're visiting a local market, stopping at a cafe, and meeting new people along the way. Let's see how a day in English might unfold. You enter a cafe and see a friend. You. Hi, how are you today? Friend. I'm good, thanks. How about you? You. I'm fine. I just finished shopping at the market. This cafe is perfect for a quick break. Friend. Yes, it's one of my favorite spots too. Have you tried the new coffee here? You. Not yet. I think I'll order one now. What do you recommend? Friend, the cappuccino is really good. You should try it. You walk to the counter to order. You. Hi. Can I have a cappuccino, please? Barista. Of course. Would you like it hot or iced? You. Hot, please. Barista. Anything else? You. Yes, I'd like a chocolate croissant as well. Barista. Sure. That will be $7.50. You. Here you go. Thank you. Barista. Thank you. Your order will be ready soon. Now, you find a seat and notice a person sitting alone. You decide to practice small talk. You. Hi, is this seat taken? New person. No, it's free. Please sit. You. Thank you. I love this cafe. Do you come here often? New person. Yes, I come almost every week. The coffee is really good. You. I agree. I just tried their cappuccino for the first time. It's amazing. New person. It is. By the way, what do you do? You. I'm learning English every day. I want to speak naturally like a native. How about you? New person. I'm a teacher. That's great. Keep practicing. You're doing very well. Notice how the conversation flows naturally because you combine greetings, small talk, and real-life phrases. This is the key to sounding fluent. Short sentences, questions, and polite responses. Let's practice this step by step. Repeat after me. Hi, how are you today? I'm fine. I just finished shopping at the market. This cafe is perfect for a quick break. Have you tried the new coffee here? The cappuccino is really good. You should try it. Hi, is this seat taken? No, it's free. Please sit. I love this cafe. Do you come here often? Yes, I come almost every week. The coffee is really good. I'm learning English every day. I want to speak naturally like a native. Next, let's add a little shopping conversation. Imagine after the cafe, you go to a small shop. You. Hi, how much is this shirt? Shopkeeper. It's $25. You. Do you have it in blue? Shopkeeper. Yes, we have blue and green. You. Great, I'll take the blue one, please. Shopkeeper. Sure. Anything else? You. No, thank you. How do I pay? Shopkeeper. You can pay by cash or card. You. I'll pay by card. Here you go. Shopkeeper, thank you, have a nice day. You, thanks, you too. Now you combine all these situations, cafe, small talk, and shopping in a single practice session. This helps your brain start thinking in English naturally instead of translating from your native language. Here's a longer combined dialogue to practice. You, hi, how are you today? Friend, I'm good, thanks. How about you? You, I'm fine. I just finished shopping at the market. This cafe is perfect for a quick break. Friend, have you tried the new coffee here? You, not yet. I think I'll order one now. What do you recommend? Friend, the cappuccino is really good. You should try it. You, hi, can I have a cappuccino, please? Barista, of course. Would you like it hot or iced? You, hot, please. Barista, anything else? You, yes, I'd like a chocolate croissant as well. Barista, that will be $7.50. You, here you go. Thank you. New person. Hi, is this seat taken? You, no, it's free. Please sit. I love this cafe. Do you come here often? New person. Yes, I come almost every week. The coffee is really good. You, I'm learning English every day. I want to speak naturally like a native. New person. That's great. Keep practicing. You, thank you. I'll practice every day. You go to a shop. Hi, how much is this shirt? Shopkeeper, it's $25. You, do you have it in blue? Shopkeeper, yes. We have blue and green. You, great. I'll take the blue one, please. Shopkeeper, sure. Anything else? You, no, thank you. How do I pay? Shopkeeper, you can pay by cash or card. You, I'll pay by card. Here you go. Shopkeeper, thank you. Have a nice day. You, thanks. You too. This is the kind of long, connected practice that trains your mind to think and speak in English naturally. Repeat it several times, imagining yourself in the cafe and shop, smiling and responding naturally. Interactive moment. In the comments below, write a sentence you could use to start a conversation with a new person. For example, hi, do you come here often? Or, I like your shirt. Where did you get it? Practicing these phrases will make you more confident in real life. Welcome to the final part of our series. By now, you've practiced greetings, small talk, ordering at cafes, shopping, and meeting new people. In this last part, we're going to combine everything into one complete real-life day in English, so you can practice speaking naturally, confidently, and fluently. This is your chance to see how all the pieces fit together from morning to evening. Imagine a full day of interacting in English. You wake up, go out to a cafe for breakfast, meet friends, go shopping, and finish the day with a relaxing walk in the park. Let's follow this journey together. Morning breakfast at the cafe. You enter the cafe and see a friend. You, good morning. How are you today? Friend, good morning. I'm great, thanks. How about you? You. I'm doing well. I just woke up and decided to get some coffee. This cafe looks perfect. Friend. Yes, I love their cappuccino. Have you tried it before? You. Not yet. I think I'll order one now. Any suggestions? Friend. The cappuccino is my favorite. You should try it. You walk to the counter. You. Hi. Can I have a cappuccino, please? Barista. Sure. Would you like it hot or iced? You. Hot, please. And a blueberry muffin as well. Barista. That will be $6.50. You. Here you go. Thank you. Barista. Thank you. Your order will be ready soon. Midday shopping at the market. After breakfast, you visit the market. You approach a clothing store. You. Hi. How much is this shirt? Shopkeeper. It's $25. You. Do you have it in green? Shopkeeper. Yes, we have green and blue. You. Great. I'll take the green one, please. Shopkeeper. Anything else? You. No, thank you. Can I pay by card? Shopkeeper. Yes, of course. Here you go. Have a nice day. You. Thanks. You too. Afternoon meeting new people. Next, you meet someone new at the park. You. Hi. Is this seat taken? New person. No, it's free. Please sit. You. Thank you. I come here often, but I haven't seen you before. Do you come here every day? New person. Yes, almost every afternoon. I like reading and relaxing here. You. That's great. I'm learning English every day. I want to speak naturally like a native. New person. That's wonderful. Keep practicing. You're doing very well. Evening dinner with friends. Later, you go to a small restaurant with friends. You. Hi. Can we get a table for 3, please? Host. Sure, right this way. You. Thank you. Can I see the menu, please? Waiter. Of course. Here you go. You. I'd like the grilled chicken with salad, please. Waiter. And for drinks? You. A glass of water, please. Friend. I'll have the pasta and orange juice. Waiter. Perfect. Your order will be ready soon. Review and reflection. By practicing this full day, you're training your brain to think in English. You're not just learning words. You're learning real-life conversations, natural questions, polite responses, and smooth interactions. Every sentence you practice aloud builds fluency and confidence. Repeat the full day scenario several times. You can even record yourself speaking, then listen and compare your pronunciation and rhythm. This helps you notice small mistakes and improve faster. Interactive exercise. Write 3 sentences in the comments about your perfect day in English. For example, I will meet my friends at the cafe and have coffee. Or, I will buy a new shirt at the market. Practicing these sentences in real situations will make you feel more confident. Key tips to remember. Think in English. Don't translate from your native language. Use short, natural sentences. Simple sentences sound fluent. Ask questions. Questions keep conversations going. Practice every day. Even 10 minutes a day makes a huge difference. Listen and repeat. Shadowing helps with rhythm and pronunciation. Congratulations! You've completed all 11 parts of this series. You now have the tools to speak English naturally, handle real-life conversations, and gain confidence in every situation. If you enjoyed this series, please like the video, subscribe to Ms. Fluent English, and leave a comment about your favorite part of today's practice. Sharing your experience will help you remember and motivate other learners too. Keep practicing, stay consistent, and remember, every conversation, every sentence you speak brings you one step closer to fluency. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Keep speaking, keep listening, and keep improving every day. Your English fluency is just a practice away.